Hello, it's day 42 of the Liberator project, and today I've spent most of the day at home or going around doing chores and odd jobs. Because I've been working on the cars quite a bit, my own chores had been mounting up, so I needed to do some washing and ironing. Well, not actually any ironing, actually, because I've not been wearing any shirts, but certainly plenty of washing, and I needed to catch up on things. So this morning, I splashed out. I went and bought some proper tools for instead of making do. So I bought myself some heavy duty jump leads. Now, the cheap jump leads and the heavy duty ones, well, there's only about £5 worth of difference. So, what the hell? I bought 2000 amp jump leads that are 6 meters long. Now, that's not just for the Mondeo, that's for the kit car, it's for other things, for the limousine. And once I've finished selling my cars, I can use the cable. It's very nice cable. I can use that to wire up the batteries inside the Liberator itself. So, it's worth doing. Rather bizarrely, I looked at buying a clip to repair my other jump leads, the ones that are melted, and the cost of a clip is actually virtually the same price as a cheap set of jump leads. So they're not worth repairing, sadly. But also, I don't really want to use that cable because they're just cheap. I would use, nice stuff if I'm going to wire up my boat. So I'm in my kitchen for a change. It just, I was in the house and I thought, well, we go somewhere else for a change. There's something that I think Stuart will find funny. Oh, hang on. Sif is not just for cars. Right, my tap. Now, this broke about 6 months ago. And I bought a new tap to fit. The actual the metal cast inside is broken. So it's not just changing a washer. I mean, the whole mechanism of the tap's broken. So I bought those and I still haven't changed them. And the reason is that there's a bolt that goes up underneath which holds them onto the sink. And it's badly corroded and it's difficult to get to. And I haven't been able to remove it. So that has been one of my really, really annoying jobs now for many months. And I hope that once the cars are sold, that is going to be top of the list and I'm going to get that fixed. I have... I'll show you my kitchen. I have basil and chives growing. Really useful. I mean, this is a nice plant. It makes the kitchen smell really good and it's great for cooking. And if you just take, a few leaves when you need it, you'll always have fresh basil. It's lovely. So it's really nice with tomatoes. That's something I recommend everyone to have in their kitchen. I've got some new curtains to put up. These are mangy, but I haven't fitted those yet because I want to get the taps sorted out because you know what it's like. I would put new curtains up, I'd do something wrong, the rusty water would shoot all over it and I'd ruin them. So that's after the taps are fixed. What every good kitchen draining board needs is a column drill. Now this is up because I was using it to make things for the transit and odd bits and pieces for myself. But this is I'm going to list that on eBay in the next few days, so that's up for sale. It's I will get a much smaller drill stand so I can still drill things, but I don't need, this takes up far too much room, and I haven't got a workshop set up where I can leave it set up all the time, so it's quite annoying. Now, this is something else that's happened today. This is my central heating system, and it's an old system. I've had it. It was old when I bought the house, and I keep servicing it and keeping it going rather than spend £2,000 to get another one fitted. There's something that's difficult in where I live in Watford is the water here is horrible. I don't drink the tap water, but it's so full of minerals. What happens is the limescale builds up. Now this is the primary heat exchanger for the hot water, and I've got two of these because they seize up about every 18 months, so I have to keep swapping them over. So I take one out and soak it in vinegar and flush it backwards and clean it out till it's free again. and then you know, I just swap the two over every 18 months or so. It's at the back of the system back there somewhere, but it's still a horrible job, even though I've done it, you know, a dozen times by now. So that wasn't the problem. That was an easy job to fix. I put the system back together, and it seems that the pressure gauge is on this sort of very thin pipe, and the number of times that's been open and closed, I think there's been a fracture problem in this little pipe, and my pressure gauge itself is leaking. So I've got to they're not expensive, like, you know, under £20, but I've got to order one and change that. So that's why my central heating system's in bits at the moment. And well, that's the sort of thing I've been doing today. Mainly chores, buying stuff for proper tools for the future, and dealing with the odd chore. Now, tomorrow I've got a delivery of my injections. It's arranged by the NHS that a guy comes around with a refrigerated package of the injections, and I get like 3 months in one hit. So I won't be going to the car tomorrow. I've got to wait in, because they could turn up any time from sort of 3 o'clock from you know, 7 o'clock in the morning to about 3 in the afternoon. They could turn up any time, so I don't want to miss that. So I'm not going to Chelmsford. That's going to ruin the day. But I will be going Friday now, and I'm meeting the guy who wants to buy the Mondeo as a kit car. Oh, I've also ordered a few bits and pieces for the Mondeo in case he doesn't want it. So I've got a new fuel filter. So, you know, we can play it and see if he wants to buy it, or if it need to actually get it fixed. But you know, the fuel filter's like £10, so it's worth having. It's exactly the same on my Mondeo, so worst case, I've got a spare fuel filter, or I can just put it back on eBay for half price and just clear it. So we'll see tomorrow see on Friday what happens with that. I think that's all I've got to report today. Say it's been a day of jobs and chores, and nothing major and nothing very exciting. Well, it's quite exciting to buy new tools, actually. I do enjoy that. So they should all be arriving in the next, you know, by the weekend. Okay, I will show you when things arrive. Neil had I think, a very sensible suggestion of putting some planks down, jacking the car up and putting something underneath it so I can get it out. I think that's a good idea, actually. So I'll probably have a go at that on Friday morning. You know, once the car's lifted out the mud, even if it's just ticking over on fumes, it should be able to drive out, or it should be a lot easier to pull out rather than trying to, you know, the suction of the mud it's sunk in. Okay, right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing seeing my kitchen and my work surface. I'll see you tomorrow, and say tomorrow it's going to be much like this, but Friday it's back on the Mondeo, and hopefully that will be the last day on the Mondeo. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Oh, I blew it on the very last few seconds of my video. Oh, okay. Like, share, and subscribe. And okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye.